I made the devil run. I gave him poison just for fun. I had one friend, now there's none. I made the devil run. I broke so many bones, but none of them were ever my own. They were an army, I was alone. I broke so many bones. I'm bad as bad can be, so bad that it's hard to believe. Oh, what they say about me. I'm bad, take a look and see. So bad that it's hard to believe. I don't care what they say about me. I watched an empire fall. I stormed the gate and scaled the walls. They wouldn't share, so I took it all. I watched an empire fall. I'm bad as bad can be, so bad that it's hard to believe. Oh, what they say about me. I'm bad, take a look and see. So bad that it's hard to believe. I don't care what they say about me. Stop me! You better watch out, here I come! I'm bad as bad could be. I'm bad as bad could be.
What is going on, guys? We're gonna have a great night on this beautiful Thursday evening. So we have a lot to go over. There is some big news. We're gonna be looking at what we are doing in our trading and how that is going right now. And I am not too worried about what is to come with the channel and just with everything going on in the world. And I think we have some good things going to be coming up here in the short future, but we will see how it progresses. So first thing, we're just going to go straight to it, like I said about earlier this morning on the live. I did say that we're going to be diving deep into the different cryptocurrencies. So let's just get right on to it. Right now, Bitcoin is really not really struggling, in my opinion. It does have still having kind of just going sideways for the time being. In my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor yet, everybody, so this is just for entertainment purposes. Anything that I say is not financial advice. You can ask me questions and I can give you the best educated answer that I have done in research and done for myself, for my financial freedom, and you should do the same thing. So I just have to say that every single time I go on live, because you know what, don't want to get sued. So as you can see, Bitcoin, the lowest point recently is about $31,000. I just like rounding. I'm a rounder. I like rounding to stuff. What time was this? Today at a high point of like 38. And still, I feel like there's a lot of whales going into Bitcoin as we speak. Ethereum still just hanging out. I still feel like it's still just doing the same thing as what Bitcoin is, kind of following the same trend, but there is higher highs than lower lows, and it's forming that triangle, as you can't see If you disagree with me, leave me write it in the comments, because I look at it, I see this, and you can see trending lines right here. But don't take my advice. Do your own diligence, do your own homework, study and grind, and just whatever projects you feel is the best for your future. That would be the things that I would be jumping into. Right now, the biggest thing that where I bought a couple of these, I think I have I don't know, 10 or so. But I did buy it at a price point about in the 90s. I didn't know it was going to go all the way down to 68. But yes, it did IPO at a very high number. And the market cap of it was at one point about 42 or 32 billion dollars. And now it has a market cap of 9 billion. But I ain't too worried. And as you can see, the coin supply is a very small amount. So that is, in my opinion, it's going to go right back up. Do I feel like it's going to like do the same kind of thing in the future with what it entails of the technology that it's going to be working with? Yes, I do feel like the internet computer ICP is going to be a very big name in the blockchain industry, or just in cryptocurrency future. So another thing that I'm going to be looking at is XLM right now. XLM is still currently just hanging out. That's all time. And right now it's kind of just like everything else. Everybody's following Big Papa Bitcoin. So looking at XLM, I still believe in this project just because of the transactions fees, and it's what it can be utilized with this technology, just going instant payments, and it has the same kind of mindset as XRP. I call XLM XRP's little brother, and the CEO and founder of XLM, Stellar, used to be on the board of XRP or worked with XRP. There's another thing that I'm going to be looking at is Uniswap. Uniswap is actually looking pretty nice in my opinion. Its all-time high is about $34, so I feel like this is a very good price point to possibly get into it. And as you can see, it's about 575 billion supply in the currency as well. Another token that I'm going to be like talking about is some news that came out. Let's see if I can find it. It's a little bit, there it is, and it's Telcoin. I have talked about this coin before. Do I feel like it is gonna do something in the near future? Yes. The reason for that, let's see, let's go to social. More information on Telcoin's update and reading the press release. Telcoin has arrived. Users in Canada can now send a digital remittance to 24 mobile money platforms in 16 countries. Just think about this. So their company is targeting the T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, and it's kind of, see if I can pull this up. Okay, maybe, can I pull that up? I can't pull that up. I lost it. I found it. Hold on. I lost it. Let's go to this. Okay. Still trying to figure out everything. But as you can see, this is like a little bigger picture of the different companies that the Telo app now supports financial management from Canada to 60 other countries. So Canada is like one of the biggest countries that has implemented this. But as you can see, GoPay, there's so many other companies worldwide that are most likely going to utilize Telcoin in the future. So let's look at another couple things. Going beyond remittance, we aim to provide self-custody of your digital assets and allow you to put your own money to work. So as you can see there, the cryptocurrency is basically another way to become your own banker. It's like, as you know, the banks do, once you send money to them in the bank, like into your savings or checking account, they instantly send it off and try to get a percentage out of you, basically, of your money. So why don't you just do it yourself and understand what money does and what money works? Crypto, stocks, real estate, anything, everything, just do it. Thanks again to Senator Mike Flood of New England for all the support. Telcoin looking forward to supporting Nebraska and helping turn the state into a fintech powerhouse. So that's pretty big news as well. So just going back to the actual where it's currently is, I want to go to the next or whole month. It's reached to a price point of about 5 cents. And I do feel like this is going to be a very big project, just like VeChain, just like HBAR, just like Bitcoin when it was like this a long time ago. So I'm just collecting little by little as I go. I do have a good significant amount of coins. So in the near future, it's going to be worth every single dollar, I feel, because it just has so much potential in the digital space. So that is that for Telcoin. I just wanted to just show a couple more. Matic is going to be a very good project because it's a part of the Ethereum. It's on top of the Ethereum network, and do I see a potential future for it? Of course. It still has a lot of things that it needs to take advantage of. The market cap is a little bit lower at 8 billion currently, but the payment method that it does is a very good thing to look at. Another coin that I am eyeballing right now and looking at the pullback, and I might jump in, or I might jump in. I got into a position of about 42 dollars per coin, but as you can see, it did have a little dive, and I'm not too worried because it was one of those stop losses that I always do, and everybody says paper hands, but once you put it in a stop loss and into any kind of investment or anything like that, this is what I do, this is my opinion, I just take it out, take the loss, take the L, and move on and find a better placement of going forward with the coin. Let's just take a couple more looks at a different couple other coins. Shiba has went down from the meme stock of the year. Actually, it's not even the year. In the last couple months, has gone from a place of 31 to about 43, and I just feel like it is just going in the same direction as Bitcoin and everything else during this downward trend. But as you can see, the market cap, it doesn't really have that big of a market cap, but it has moved up 25% since it's been made, pretty much in the beginning of April. So going forward with that, we will see how it utilizes everything. and we might find some pretty good things going forward with Shiba, with all those hype. I do have just like a little like amount of Shiba. Why? Just why not? Just like Dogecoin. You never know. You never know. So let's go back to just like the page. Don't go and watch some of these streams and actually like understand like what I'm trying to do when I do trade. And this is a very good right here, how to make a passive income strategy that is very well versed, and it's very easy to do. It has very low risk in my opinion. So the only kind of risk it kind of has is if it goes to zero, then it's going to be an SOL. But that's why you do your Apple, Amazons, all your good stocks, investments, Southwest, that are going to be here for a little while. So this is a website that I come across to every once in a while, just to see like what are politicians actually looking at right now, with the different crypto, or not crypto, but stocks. Because I'm going to go over to the stocks and I'm going to show you a trade that I'm going to be doing in the morning time, which I feel very confident in. That is going to be a possibly home run, or a possible just SLL, shit out of luck type of thing. So as you can see rewards, sell, buy, approximately how much money they sold or bought, and common, ordered, common, stock unit, buy, sell. So this is a very good look at what senators, and they have the biggest insight there too. So as you can see, one of the senators sold about $1,000 to $15,000 worth of Netflix. So in my opinion, I feel like that will be a possibility of that stock going down, just because they might know something that we don't. So one of the trades or stocks that I've been looking at on here, I bet you don't even know which one I'm going to be I picked out of this, and I've done my research and everything, and yes, it was Trading Deck. So let's go straight to the let's make that a little bit smaller. Let's move Thinkorswim. So let's go straight to the trades. So as you can see, Trading Deck had a very high pump around like November of last year. Do I know exactly why? No, but it was basically the day after the election. So they probably had some kind of bullish sentiment that it was going to be good. As you can see right here, this day, boom, next day, boom, boom. That is a 200% change right there. Crazy, huh? So as you can see, in my opinion, this is my opinion, it already has hit that low point. And looking at the MACD, this is a possible thing that I'm looking for with this trade, and I might be taking the initiative and actually pulling a trigger on a quick day trade. And the reason for that is looking at the prices of TTD on Friday afternoon. I'm not going to be looking at this. With this trade, it's going to be very fast, and it's going to just be within minutes, because minutes or maybe a couple seconds, determining on the candle movement and everything. So we do have some day trading available. Only have about $600 of liquid money right now to actually trade, as you can see. About $600 for tomorrow. So what I'm looking at is possibly it going to the $600 mark, and as you can see, the theta change is going to be going down $1 tomorrow morning. So the only reason why I would be trading this tomorrow is very fast reactive type of movements, and as you can see, it does have a little, it's not a cup and handle, it's actually kind of like a reversal. So I'm looking to see if I want to feel bullish on this position or bearish. So I'll probably be just, when I wake up in the morning time, I'm going to look at the charts, look at the RSI level, and with this trade, it's going to be a very fast, quick trade. So looking at this forward, as you can see, it does have the potential to bump up a good significant amount. Look at that, from $600 to $628 in how many minutes? That went from 6:30 in about half an hour, 45 minutes. That is a very big rate of change. As you can see, I'll give you an example on this right here. I had a point of about, it was basically $1,000, and went all the way up to about $3,150, $350. Actually, no, that's 3,000. My bad. Whoopsies. So we will see how this trade goes in the future. I have done this strategy with Tesla before, and it has worked out in my favor. About, I think my batting average is about 7 out of 10. So we're gonna have a very good bullish sentiment going into Friday. Depending on the market, I did short the market to get to a price point of 420, and we will see how that plays out. The only reason I did that is just there's a lot of information going out about what is it called, inflation, and all the numbers that are going to be coming out. Sorry guys, my wife is doing her stinking thing, shaking her butt, looking it up. So tomorrow morning we're going to be looking at the RSI level. If it does hit this price point of 584, we are going to see and watch it very closely. It might have a possibility of going down, and we will make that trigger accordingly, because as you can see, it has had 2 low days in my opinion, and every single time it's had two low days, it has bounced back up at least about $10. So we will see with that trade, and let's just go on with everything else. So let's go to our monitor. Let's look at to trade. All right. So as you know, these are the 2 stocks that we sold today, or sold on Monday, and I sold a call today for next week with Marathon. Is the only reason why I did that is Marathon right now, we go, it has hit a high point in its last couple of days. As you can see, the RSI level is high, and it's also hitting this trend line. If it holds firm on this trend line, and it goes back up, and does follow the Bitcoin too. It possibly has a movement of about, and what I see it possibly going to is about 28.33, just looking at its past and seeing different resistance levels. But I think it all determines if Bitcoin is wanting to go up. And yes, I did buy shares at a price of $24.72, then also $21.30 or $21.72. So bought it on the low. Actually, yeah, it was about around here. So we will see what it does. It did have a very good, strong day, going about basically 8 to 10% right there, and currently up on this position $854 plus the premium that we got. So understand that with this account, it's not going to be a crazy account where we're going to go heavy devy all day, every day. It's going to be a very way. I just want to teach you a way about making passive income and strategies that actually will help you in the future of your trading. So another stock that I've been looking at is UPS. So looking at UPS, it did have a very drastic pullback. Let's go back here. It had a drastic pullback on, I can't even see, on Wednesday, and it went from 210 to 197. So that is a very significant, that's about $13 right there. In options terms, that could be a very good favorable day in the market. And then right here also has a good turnout. It went from 204 to about 201. So that is also $3, but we'll see what it does going forward. If this MACD, if it still has some room to go back down and everything. So JP Morgan upgraded after recent sell-off. So this might have a bullish sentiment going in the future, but we will never know. And we will see how this goes going forward. Coronavirus. Just kidding. So, what's up, babes? Got so many viewers right now. I'm so pumped. But it's so good. It's practice. Just practicing. But don't. But we're gonna make some money tomorrow. But let's look at Workhorse. Workhorse, we did have a trade with Workhorse today. We went down 100, or out of all the options that I bought 14 options. I did take a little bit of loss on some of them, or some of it, because I took a initial profit of a couple of them. As you can see, let's just go down to, I started buying at 75 and it was kept on going down, but also I bought some at 34, 46, 58, and then sold at 54, 60, and then I took the L off, or took the L off of the rest of it, because did not go to the direction that I wanted to. So as you can know, take your stop loss, take your L, and move on to the next trade. Another, as you can see, the SPY, I have 3 contracts. So let's just say like the market like crashed tomorrow. I would probably make some pretty nice money. Yeah, because the expiration date is June 14th. So that is Monday. And yeah, I'm pretty pumped. This is the first week of doing this account, and maybe one of these days I'll show you guys the big money accounts, but those are my big investment accounts, and I don't know exactly how I'm gonna go about that stuff coming here in the future, because I'm basically doing the same kind of I'm doing the same kind of strategy, but I'm really just selling premium and just doing the swings with just bigger companies, and I have more capital to use, and it does help me accumulate passive income. That's what we're trying to do, passive income. As you can see, like if you had basically $6,000, you would be able to buy 100 shares of this company, and then if, what's this say, TTD, you bought 100 shares, and you want to make about, what's this say, $1,200 for next week. It's right there. Boom. You can just buy and you instantly get that money. Instantly. What's the downside? What's the risk, Ryan? If this stock goes all the way to zero in that week's period of time, and that is that. So let's go look at Tilray as well. And today we're actually down about $148 with Tilray, but as you can know, this is a stock that I don't mind just keep on selling premium to, because I feel very bullish in the Tilray because of the merger of Aphria, and it has a very good track record, and hopefully Canada can get out of their bullshit dictatorship and come back to reality of freedom, and just get over all this bullshit that is happening with the Canadian people. But look at this. As you can see, this on was this Friday? Last Friday, it had a very big sell-off. And as you can see, look at this, basically the same kind of trend. And the next day, it had a very good bullish move up. But we will see what it does right now as it goes into the next couple days. You never know. I do have a call for June 11th, 20 call. I'm also eyeballing the Tilray. It's not June 11th. I'm actually looking at right here, the June. What is this? June 18th. The only reason for that, as you can see, the gamma is very high, and the reason why I rather have a gamma that's a little bit less, so every single time the stock goes up, it's going to go up 53 cents for that contract. So every single time it goes down, it's going to go, just think about this, it's 53 minus 11, so it's going to go down, or the rate of change, or actually it's just going to go down 11 cents. Let me see. let me just word this right so I don't get shit for it. Greeks options. When in doubt, just no. Bottom. No, where are you at? Where are you at? Theta, no, we don't want to talk about theta. Okay, since the delta is such an important factor, options traders are also interested in how delta may change as the stock price moves. Gamma measures the rate of change in the delta for each 1 point increase in the underlying asset. It is a valuable tool in helping you forecast change in the delta of an option or an overall position. Gamma will be larger for at the money options and goes progressively lower for both in and out of the money options. Unlike delta, gamma is always positive for both calls and puts. So going forward, if you understand that, that is what a put is. So let's go back to the trading. Let's make that smaller now. Go like this. Still feel pumped, but don't miss out on the possible future. As you can see, and if you go like even further out, as you can see, the gamma is a little bit different. It's a lot different, and the option contracts are a little bit more costly. But that is the reason for that is every single option goes like this over time because it expires worthless. So if you think about it, an option contract is a coupon for 100 shares of this company. So we'll see how that goes. If you guys ever have any questions, feel free to ask me at any time. I get very passionate about just teaching people about just becoming financially free, and I just have a very big passion of just the stock market in general. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye of Tilray tomorrow morning, see where the positioning of where it's wanting to go, because Canada stock is the possibility of like the marijuana industry going forward is very strong, and Tilray is going to be basically the daddy or the Bitcoin of the stock, or basically the whole industry, because it has the biggest maximum reach, and that is just my opinion. Yet again, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say, just do your own research. So tomorrow morning, that's what we're going to be looking at with the Tilray. So one of these days, I'm going to be making a video about how I use everything with the setup that I use, the scanners that I use, and before, and there we go. So if you liked the video and you liked what we're doing with this channel, this is not for me, this is for everybody going forward in the future. So let's just get after it, and everybody just do your own diligence. Just start understanding how to make other money besides just your W-2 9-to-5 job, because guess what? the same amount of money that you make from your W-2, you get taxed more than if I made it on this fun, great way to just learn about the markets and learn about investments. So next week, we are hoping to possibly get about, just give me an estimate, around $11,500. That's what I think will happen at the end of next week, but we will see how everything goes. Please hit a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you